What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you are new here and you found my page, I hope you will consider hitting that subscribe button and then hitting the notification bell so you can stay up to date on everything EVE, which is me. Okay, so today I am super excited to share with you guys something that I'm truly a bit obsessive over. So those who know me know that I love food. But a very close second are scents and fragrances. I love everything home scents. I love candles. I really love candles. And I love perfumes. I really love a good smelling man. But that's neither here nor there. Today, what I have to share with you are a smaller subset of my entire collection, and they are from the famous house of Maison Kurkdjian. So if you are interested to see what I have in my collection from this popular perfumer, keep on watching. Alright guys, so today I know the setup is a little bit different than what I've done the last couple of videos. I do keep my fragrances on my dresser here in my bedroom, and I didn't want to lug that back and forth between the kitchen and living room, so I figured we would just set up shop in here. So it's a little bit more intimate, a little bit more cozy, so I hope that's okay, and I hope the lighting is okay. You know, lighting and me have a love-hate relationship, so I hope everything comes out okay. So we're just gonna work with what's going on right now. And my hair is different. My hair is different. I'm back to the straight for now. We'll see how this goes. Okay, y'all, forgive me because I tend to get a little bit chatty, and fragrances do excite me, so I'm just gonna apologize in advance. But yeah, and I don't want to make this video super long either. I'm trying to keep it at a minimum. So like I mentioned before, I do want to share my entire fragrance collection. I was a bit overwhelmed as to how to go about doing that, so I figured let me just start off with a small subset, which today we're featuring Maison Kurkdjian. There are a few bottles that I already have, and then I did make a purchase about a month ago, and I received my package. No, I received my package about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I've been holding on to it so that I could film it and unbox it with you guys. So this first fragrance is ever so popular to the house of Maison Kurkdjian. And by the way, Maison means house in France, so I'm really just saying house twice. The house of Maison Kurkdjian. So I discovered this in 2015, February of 2015. So just a tad bit over 5 years ago. And the reason why I say February is because that's my birthday month, and typically on my birthday I like to treat myself to something nice. So this particular year I went into the Chanel store, bought a Chanel wallet on a chain. So I made my purchase, I'm leaving the store, I'm supposed to head to my car. No, Neiman Marcus is right next door. I figured let me check out the shoe department and it'll be in and out really quickly. So I go into Neiman's and I get stopped at the Creed counter. I smell an array of smells, and I ended up purchasing a big bottle of the Creed Imperial Millissime Imperial. I forgot the order. I'm sorry. And I still have that bottle, and it's almost done. So that bottle has lasted me 5 years. So as I'm making this purchase, though, I have sticker shock because I ended up paying $423 and some change. And don't ask me why I remember those numbers. I just remember vividly that I did not intend on spending this much money in one day, especially after I spent a couple thousand on a bag, right? So I'm leaving the Creed counter. I'm still trying to make my way to the shoe department just to check the shoes out. I'm not purchasing anything else at this point. So as I'm making my way, I get stopped again by another sales associate. And she has this fragrance that she wants me to smell. So she sprays it, I smell it, and I immediately think, what did I just smell? Y'all, I was captivated. And I immediately was like having buyer's remorse a little bit. I was like, did I just make a wrong decision in purchasing Creed? I should have walked around first before I made this purchase. So that smell just, it captivated me. And I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. But I can't spend any more money today. I can't. So I was enticed by this smell. I held on to that smell and I left. I didn't buy anything else. I left. So here we are about maybe 4.5 years later, and I have smelt it maybe a few times on various people after that initial encounter. And I don't know why I never went back to purchase it sooner. But so here we are in 2020. And I finally pulled the trigger. I finally came back for my baby. It was long overdue, long overdue. But I got her earlier this year. And the fragrance that I'm talking about is none other than Baccarat Rouge 540. Y'all, this is an intoxicating, sugary goodness. And there are fragrances that smell good. They smell nice. And you consider those fragrances to be, it's a good fragrance. And then there are greats. There are greats like Baccarat Rouge 540 because they make you, they stop you and make you wonder what life is about. Like, they make you feel like you're royalty almost, in a sense. This is an intoxicating scent, and I feel like this is a great smell on a man or a woman. Dare I say that this is probably the best unisex fragrance that I have gotten my nose on, and I have smelt a lot of things. This is so popular that there are so many dupes out there. One of the well-known dupes, of course, right now is Ariana Grande Cloud, and you can find that anywhere. But there is nothing like the original. There's nothing like the original. And like in describing the notes, it's really hard to describe because I feel like this is blended so well. It's hard to pick apart the different notes in here. I do smell some type of woodiness. And I am a sucker for woods. Give me all the woods, whether it be cedar or sandal. Give me the woods, okay? It also smells like there's maybe a hint of ambergris or ambergris in there. I don't have a perfumer nose, but I can pick out some things as I'm exploring this world of fragrances. When I smell this, I smell like, a lot of people say it smells like burnt sugar. I would say it smells more like overcooked caramel that's still edible. And when you eat it, it goes down and it sparkles as it goes down. And it makes you feel like I just had the upper echelon of dessert. And that's what this is. This is, I feel like this is the upper echelon of fragrances. Now, I'm not going to say that there aren't other niche fragrances that don't hold their own, because there definitely are. But this has been holding its weight for a very long time. And I feel like there are other houses that are coming for this fragrance. So this has notes of saffron jasmine for the top. It has amberwood and ambergris for the middle. And then it has fir resin and cedar for the base notes. So I wasn't too far off. It does have a woody note in it, and I love woody notes. So you guys, you've got to get your nose on the original Baccarat Rouge 540. And I'm sure most of you have smelt this before, whether you've smelt it directly or secondhand on somebody else. This is an amazing scent. This is a very captivating, intoxicating scent. And I'm so happy to have this in my collection, and I think this will stay in my collection for a very, very long time. The next one that I have from MFK is, honestly, this one is vanilla-y goodness. And I'm also a sucker for vanilla. But this one is Gentle Fluidity Gold. Now, when I purchased the 540, I did get samples, and one of the samples was this. And when I smelt it, I immediately said, I have to have this in my collection. Because this, y'all, I don't even know how to explain like what scents do to me when I smell them, but they make me happy. And they evoke this emotion to just feel uplifted, to feel happier, to it shifts my mood. I'm not even gonna lie, it shifts my mood. And it just, oh my gosh. Mm. And it makes me just want to, it makes me want to douse myself in this. This definitely has vanilla in it. It definitely has a wood in it. It's got cedar or sandal. One of those is in here. But when I smelled the sample of it, I immediately knew that I had to have this in my collection as well. This is more signature worthy. I feel like 540 could be signature too, but it's worn by so many. I wouldn't wear that every day, but this is definitely signature worthy. This has a vanilla scent that's not too sweet. It's just right. I feel like this has like an understated elegance to it. This feels like elegance in a bottle. So this was released as a duo. The other bottle is called Gentle Fluidity Silver. And while I feel like this one leans more feminine of the two, Gentle Fluidity Silver does lean a little bit more masculine. That one is a bit more crisper, a little bit more fresh, while this one is more creamier in a sense. And what's interesting is that they both have the same exact notes. They're just blended differently. The composition and the formula is blended differently. So they have two different smells, which I think is amazing. So definitely excited to have this in my collection. I also feel like I would have this in my collection for a long time. I don't really have anything that smells like this. I do have a lot of scents that have vanilla because of course I'm obsessive over vanilla, but I feel like this is done in a way that's just so different from what I have. So happy to have this in my collection as well. All right, so another sample that I tried and ended up falling head over heels for was one that I initially didn't really care for upon first spray. One thing that I will note is when you spray a fragrance on paper or a strip versus spraying it on your skin, you're going to get two different experiences. So you really have to test it on your skin to get the true essence of how it performs for you and your body chemistry. So this one, upon first spray, I was a bit turned off because it initially smelled like an old man to me. And it smelled like an old man drinking whiskey straight, right? But that only lasted for me a couple of minutes. And then it started to develop into this ambery, resinous goodness. It was, y'all, this is an alluring, sensual scent. And I was like, oh, I gotta get a bottle of that. And I'm talking about none other than Grand Soir. Guys, this is also, I would say, a captivating smell. It's very sensual. It's very alluring. And the dry down is where all the magic happens. It opens up, like I said, it opens up a bit stark. It opens up, I think it has, let's spray it. It's got to have ambergris and amber in it, of course. It has, I smell the vanilla. Yeah, the first initial spray I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, but that dies very quickly. And it just starts to develop into something so attractive. Oh my gosh. So sexy, actually. This is a sexy scent, and ooh. Y'all, I would really be like, babe, can you put this on? so I can smell you because I'm in the mood, you know? And I'm just practicing from when I do get a babe, and that's what I'm gonna say. But this is a beautiful, alluring, very sexy scent. This dries down very beautifully, very long lasting. You only need about 2 or 3 sprays of this. And with the others, with the 540 as well, you don't need to overspray on that. And I am a disrespectful sprayer, typically. But you don't need to get disrespectful with Grand Soir. You don't need to get disrespectful with 540. With Gentle Fluidity Gold, that does have great performance, but it doesn't last as long as these two do for me on my skin. This, 10 plus hours, easy, 10 plus hours. With 540, longer, about 10 plus hours. But if you spray it on your clothes, you're gonna get a couple days. Off top, you're gonna get a couple days with 540 and Grand Soir. With Gentle Fluidity, I think I get about a good solid about 8 hours, maybe. And on clothes, I haven't sprayed Gentle Fluidity Gold on clothes, but it lasts all day. It lasts all day for me. But when it comes time to take a shower and wash it off, it's gone. With the 540, I can take a shower and still smell remnants of 540 on my skin. So that's how fire that is. And this does the same thing. But this is a beautiful scent. Happy to also have this in my collection. Very sexy scent. This would smell amazing on a man. I want to share the latest MFK bottles that I am adding to my collection. I did purchase something else. I did purchase a Chanel fragrance as well, and I'm going to do a separate video on that and unbox that as well. So if you see the same setup, maybe the same outfit, just mind your business and watch the video. Yes, here is the box. Ooh, she is beautiful. It's the box, and you get the infamous card with it. So let's open her up. So while I'm opening this, why don't you guys comment down below and let me know, do you own any MFK fragrances? And if you do, what is it? And how many do you own? Pulling off the ribbon, and you have the beautiful packaging here with the sticker. Ooh. Okay. So with this purchase, I got Oud Satin Mood. And then I also got Aqua Universalis Forte. So before I open those up, let me just run through the sample that I have. And they gave me Beau. I got Beau. And I got Feminin Pluriel. Now, I do also have quite a few samples. So my 540 bottle, I haven't even started using that yet because I have several samples of that, as well as the other 2 bottles that I showed you. I have several samples, y'all. And so I want to be able to run through my samples before I start really digging deep into my bottles. So, yeah. And then I also got I guess this is a shower gel or shower cream of the Feminin Pluriel. So just kind of diving into what this smells like, y'all, this is another what I would consider an everyday scent or a signature scent. It's beautiful, actually. And it has like floral notes. It has this freshness, floral accord to it. Beautiful, beautiful everyday scent. If I were to purchase another bottle from MFK, it would be Feminin Pluriel. It's a very pretty, very pretty, very pretty feminine scent. I do smell the vetiver in here and the patchouli. I wasn't really a big fan of patchouli, but I find that I'm starting to like patchouli a lot more now. So I'm maturing in my fragrance nose. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful feminine scent. And like I said, if I were to buy another bottle of MFK, it would most definitely be Feminin Pluriel. So let me go ahead and open up my 2 new purchases for you. So this is Oud Satin Mood. Y'all, if you have ever experienced oud, you know that it can be very strong. And this is not an oud that is off-putting at all. This composition has vanilla in it, so it just sweetens it and it makes it so creamy and also a bit alluring. This is an attractive oud. This packaging is quite like the 540. It comes in this box that pulls up like this. Ooh, hey pretty. Hey beautiful. Y'all, look at that bottle. Look at that bottle. Ooh, I like that. Oud Satin Mood is a gorgeous scent. If you ever wanted to explore the world of oud, I think this is a great fragrance to introduce you to that. Oud Satin Mood, I picture in my head to be just that. It's satiny, it flows, it's fluid, it's not too harsh or abrasive at all. Beautiful scent. And then the other one is the Aqua Universalis Forte. Guys, so this one is one that I also didn't think I would want to buy a full bottle of, but when I wore this, I was testing this actually, and when I say the amount of compliments that I got in one day was ridiculous, it was ridiculous. I actually sprayed this on about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I headed to the gym about an hour later. When I went in to check in, compliments at the front desk. Did my workout, sweated through it. Afterwards, I quickly ran to the grocery store, and we're in mask. Compliments. I'm being complimented by a young lady who was in the produce section, and she obviously could smell me, but compliments. And I'm like, girl, I'm a sweaty mess, but thank you. So this one also opens up the same as well. It has a pull tab. Hey you. Hey you. So this bottle, ooh, it's interesting. So this bottle has very pretty bottle, but the cap on here is like gunmetal a little bit. Can you guys see that? The cap is different. Very pretty still. Do I want this to be my scent of the day? No, I'm gonna say. Oh, should I spray this right now or should I wait? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because, like I said, I have a Chanel fragrance that I also want to film and open, and I think I'm gonna make that my scent of the day. But y'all, this is another very pretty fragrance, and I am also happy to have this in my collection. So right now I have a total of 5 bottles of MFK. I need to stop really and slow down, and which I have. Like I said, I made these purchases about a month and a half ago. My package for this came in about a couple weeks ago, so I've been holding it so I can film it. I also, like I said, made a Chanel fragrance purchase, and so I am on a bit of a buying freeze of any fragrances. I really need to chill out. Before I do go, guys, I just want to share with you the other scents that I have from this house. I have APOM. I wasn't a big fan of this. I think this is the one that I like the least from MFK. Let me see what it smelled like upon first spray. Mm-mm. Y'all, and so I'm being a bit of a hypocrite because you really have to spray this on skin to get the true essence of how a fragrance performs on your skin, because it's a bit deceiving on paper. It's not the same as spraying on paper. I don't know. So this has a part of oneself to leave with others, like a Sirocco wind blowing from the east and powdery herbal and floral eau de toilette with accents of orange flower, cedarwood and amber. This has cedarwood and I don't care for it. Y'all, this has the wood. This has cedarwood in it. I have to give it a shot. I have to give it a try on my skin. So I'm gonna give it a second chance. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'm gonna give it a shot on my skin. I also have Oud Silk Mood. This one is a little bit more sharp than Oud Satin Mood. Yeah, it smells good, but between the two, I love Oud Satin Mood versus Oud Silk Mood. And if I had to rate the two, so most of MFK's fragrances are unisex, and these two are unisex as well. But between Oud Satin Mood and Oud Silk Mood, I feel like Oud Silk Mood leans more masculine versus Oud Satin Mood leaning more feminine. I feel like Oud Satin Mood has a note of vanilla in it. I'm sure it does because I can smell that. And so that's why I bought a full bottle of that. That hits, y'all. And then Beau. Beau. Let's see what this smells like. Oh, Beau. Y'all. Oh, Beau. Beau. I'm trying to. This has a wood in it too. I don't know if it's cedar or sandal though. This has some type of woody note in it that is calling my name. Y'all, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me pull up the notes for this one. I said I wasn't going to make this video long, and I don't want to make it long, but let me pull up the notes. It says this was a limited edition. I'm going to have to do some more research on this. This smells really good. Let's see. It has notes of tuberose, Indian jasmine, Tanzanian orange blossom, Madagascar ylang ylang. Y'all. Oh my gosh, this is so enticing. Wow. That was a pleasant surprise. So Beau is now on my hit list for future buys as well as Feminin Pluriel. All right, guys, so that's what I have today from the House of MFK. Thank you so much for watching. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And then leave me a comment and let me know what you smell like today. Let me know what your scent of the day is. Is it gourmand? Are you fresh? Or do you smell like a bag of money? Until the next time, I'll check you guys later.